A couple of weeks ago, on March 8, International Women's Day, the popular matrimonial site Bharat Matrimony released an ad which sought to highlight the serious issue of sexual harassment. However, what shocked netizens was the blatant manner in which the ad distorted the way Hindus celebrate the festival of Holi. Bharat Matrimony's Twitter handle posted a video on Holi with the caption saying, "A lot of women have stopped playing Holi due to the trauma they experience through harassment. Watch this video that brings this to life in a hard way." In the video, a woman whose face is covered with colors looks into the mirror. After she washes her face, bruises on her face are revealed. When faced with backlash, the brand pulled down the tweet but soon reposted the video with the new caption that said, "This Women's Day and Holi, let's celebrate by creating safer and more inclusive spaces for women. It's important to acknowledge the challenges that women face in public spaces and create a society that truly respects their well-being today and forever." But this is not the only time that popular brands have resorted to woke messaging that mocks or demeans Hindu festivals, rituals, or customs. Brooke Bond Red Label Tea showed an ad on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi that apparently was meant to promote Hindu-Muslim unity but ended up deriding Hindus. In the ad, a Hindu man is shown being hesitant to buy an idol of Ganapati Bappa when he realizes that the idol maker is a man from the minority community. While the Hindu customer is shown as intolerant initially, the man from the minority community is depicted as genial and kind, whose behavior eventually melts the heart of the customer. To add to this, he is shown as being more knowledgeable about Hindu religion than the Hindu himself. This depiction flies in the face of reality when one recalls the centuries of idol destruction and demolition of temples done by people of that community, not to mention the fact that festive processions carried out by Hindus in minority-dominated areas are routinely pelted with stones and attacked by members of the minority community. Another of Brooke Bond Red Label Tea's advertisement showed a Hindu man abandoning his old father in the Kumbh Mela crowd to get rid of him, but he soon realizes his mistake and comes back. The accompanying tweet with the ad said, "Kumbh Mela is a place where old people get abandoned. Isn't it sad that we do not care for our elders?" This too faced online backlash as it offended Hindu culture and defamed the Kumbh Mela. Clothing brand Manyavar too released an ad painting Hindu rituals and customs as regressive. The advertisement, featuring actress Alia Bhatt, portrays Kanya Dan as an oppressive practice and suggests Kanya Man as an alternative. Manyavar claimed that it was promoting a progressive way of thinking, one tradition at a time. Apparently, Kanya Man gives a new spin to wedding rituals, highlighting the idea of respecting brides instead of giving them away. People criticize the selectivity of brands repeatedly targeting only Hindu rituals while giving others a free pass. One social media user also pointed out that such ads hide behind the label of equality and empowerment to attack Hindu rituals. In an ad for AU Small Finance Bank, actor Amir Khan is seen playing a son-in-law who moves in with his wife for her ailing father's sake. A flip on the age-old custom, the groom takes the first step in their new house as opposed to the tradition of the bride doing so. Khan then appears in a bank and says in Hindi, "Why should traditions that have continued for centuries continue to do so?" One wonders how exactly the ad relates to banking. Perhaps the entire point of the ad was to mock Hindu culture and show traditions in a bad light. Another clothing brand, Fab India, was accused of showcasing Diwali in a different way and terming it Jashn-e-Riwaz. Many slammed the brand for the unnecessary Urdufication and secularization of the Hindu festival. An ad by jewelry brand Tanishq shows a pregnant Hindu woman walking with her mother-in-law who distinctly belonged to the minority faith. The mother-in-law then leads the Hindu daughter-in-law to the garden area where the God Bharai ceremony has been set up according to Hindu traditions. Shocked, the daughter-in-law asks the mother-in-law why the ceremony was set up in that manner since these things are not followed in the house. To that, the smiling mother-in-law tells her that while this might not be their tradition, making daughters happy is a universal tradition. The advertisement sparked massive outrage on social media, partly fueled by the regular reports of Hindu women being targeted, assaulted, and killed by men from the minority community. In the Surf Excel ad, a young Hindu girl tells the neighborhood kids to shower colors on her. Ultimately, we find out in the ad that the Hindu girl actually wanted the neighborhood kids to run out of colors so she could escort a child from a minority faith to the mosque for namaz. Once the colors were over, the boy sits on the girl's cycle in his pristine white kurta and is then escorted to the mosque. The ad also hints that the burden of secularism and communal harmony always falls on Hindus no matter what. Netizens accused Surf Excel of being insensitive to the history of Hindu persecution in the subcontinent and promoting an ideological agenda in the garb of a feel-good 1-minute clip. The ad was also criticized for exploiting innocent children for virtue signaling. It is also noteworthy that such ads show a Hindu girl or woman and always a man from the minority community. From ads that distort Hindu festivals to ones that denigrate harmless rituals and customs, corporate brands have taken it upon themselves to sermonize Hindus and thus get rid of their Hindu-ness at each and every turn. Will Hindus resist such woke subliminal messaging? Only time will tell.